Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, April 15th, and if you can't tell, we are all packed up. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I am getting a few things thrown in the truck real quick, and then let the dog out, play with her for a minute, and then we're gonna hit the road, head to my buddy's, meet up with him about 9 o'clock, and then head down to Kentucky, chase those gobblers. So super excited, my first out-of-state hunt ever for anything. So let's finish getting packed up, hit the road, see you out there. Alright guys, we are down here in Kentucky. Got my buddy Mike getting stuff set up. Got our buddy Joe way over there. He brought his bow down, so he's gonna try and kill one with a bow. He's getting it sighted in, practicing. Show you around camp here real quick. Got the trucks here. And then Mike's got the Holiday Inn of Express tents. 10-person tent. Got the fire pit, cookware. This is gonna be home for the next, hopefully just a day or so, because we'll be tagged out, but if need be, 8 days. A little toasty down here already, but it's about 4 o'clock. We're just getting stuff set up.
Probably not.
But let me show you what we're dealing with here too. I doubt the camera's gonna do it justice. All the way up there, where we're gonna be hunting, particularly up there on a flat. So, like I said, we just got here, we're getting stuff set up. Probably gonna grab something to eat and then head up this itty bitty hill and try to roost some birds this evening, get on first thing in the morning. So this might be the last time you hear from me. There's a good chance I'll roll down the mountain. So
Gobblers are gonna get you.
they will. Goblins, Sasquatch, or the guy's dogs.
Hellier. Right, Joe?
So, all right, when we get scouting, I'll turn you back on, see what we can get into. All right, guys, a little more than halfway up. I'm dead. They're still trucking. Should hit the Stairmaster more, but I already came across a little bit of sign, so. But damn, it's pretty. Well, I'm lagging behind. Let's get going. Oh my God. We made it. I'm doing my last will and testament. Yeah. But man, check out that view. Appreciate it. There's only about 8 rounds shot through it, so about 42-minute hike. That's brutal. But man, it's freaking gorgeous up here. We went up here to the flat, this bowl where Mike got full draw on a turkey last year. So I'll try to film as much as I can. We're gonna sleep good tonight, that's for dang sure. So we're gonna get these decoys set up, or just stashed. Joe's gonna get his blind put out. But man, look at this.
Yeah. Yeah. We can try walking.
Look at that. I'll do an update when I recover from passing out. So Mike just pulled his camera over here at this spot. Some deer on it, some goats, no turkeys, but found scratching, and then all the way there's a nice spot of it, and then up where he's at right there you can kind of see right there bunch of scratching. So they're definitely up here. His buddy Joe, he went the opposite way on this trail, found some tracks, some tom tracks, so they're definitely up here, definitely in here. Found some bear sign. I'm gonna say it was deer. It was a big deer, big buck, maybe an elk. It wasn't a bear, but man, it's gorgeous down here, absolutely gorgeous. So I think we're gonna keep going down this trail. It's like 6 o'clock, I think, maybe close to, and hopefully run into some more sign. Hopefully roost some birds this evening. Get on them first thing in the morning, man. So stay tuned. All right, so headed back up the trail here. Checked his last camera. There's actually only one hen on it, but a bunch of deer, bobcats. But back at this, all this scratching right here, and then looked over here. Got a nice dusting bowl. So Mike's gonna put his last camera right there. So I think it's only like 6 something. So
That look right?
Scooch it just a hair towards you. Yeah. But yeah, I just looked. I already forget what time it is. Yeah, 6:25. So still got like 2 hours before we can start trying to roost. But I mean, just look at all that behind me, man. Can't get over it. There's a ton of scratching right here. So they're up here for sure. Just gotta be able to find them in the morning. 6:25. Huh? 6:25. Yeah. More scratching. Yeah. Just up on this kind of oak flat here. So. Alright, I'll probably turn you back on when we start trying to roost. Don't want to... How much time we got? 252-minute battery. Still got 16.5 hours on the SD. That should be enough. So... It's about beer 30. So... Alright, I'll catch back up to you when we're roosting. Good morning, guys. We are at the top of the mountain. It's like 5:50. Or, yeah, 5:50. We got like an hour before sunrise here. It's a little gusty, a little windy. Not as warm as we thought it was going to be. So it's going to make it a little hard to hear these birds this morning. Game plan is to go down where we saw that scratching and just listen for a little bit, and then if we don't hear anything, we're going to go down to this flat. Figure with this wind they're going to avoid the top of this mountain to stay out of the wind. So I did a little better making it up this mountain this morning. I only passed out 2 times, so but didn't sleep real well. Guys' dogs barked like the entire night, but we're gonna let it get sunrise here. Put our ears on. Hopefully we can hear a gobble. So stay tuned. Alright guys, we're at our first spot. It's just cracking daylight. Birds are starting to wake up. Songbirds, not the birds that we're after. The wind's not too bad right now. But we're on this is a mining road, I guess. We found all that scratching yesterday. So, tucked up against this tree. Hopefully we can get it done first morning. Turn it back on if we hear or see anything. Guys, we just made a move about 8 o'clock. Haven't heard anything all morning. Our buddy Joe, he's heard 4, and then he just texted us and he heard a shot on the other side of the holler. So we moved down here to this other flat where we found the dusting bowl yesterday. I think we're gonna set up shop here for quite a while. So, just see how the morning goes. But it's been slow first day. But it's freaking gorgeous down here. So, I'll turn you back on if we get into anything. Alright guys, well, it's about 3 o'clock. Mike and I split up here. We're both just on this road. An old mining road, about a couple hundred yards apart. There's about 3 or 4 mud puddles here on this road, and they've all got tracks in them. The one that I'm set up on has super fresh tracks. Like Joe, our other buddy, he went this way this morning, and he said those weren't there this morning, or when he was coming back later this morning and meeting up with us. So there's birds in here, but I think our game plan for the rest of the day is we're gonna sit here, or I'm gonna sit here. Like I said, Mike's about 200 yards down from me, and then Joe's a little further down. So I think the game plan is just to chill out here the rest of the day. We've been doing a lot of walking. I'm down to this much water left and half a Gatorade. So, and Mike's down to about the same. So we just decided we're gonna chill out the rest of the day. Not gonna do a lot of walking. And then I think we're gonna stay up here and try to roost them this evening. So I don't have my tripod with me, so if anything would come by this afternoon or this evening, I don't know how I'll film it. I might just turn this on and let it run somehow. At least you can hear the shot, I guess. But it's pretty thick on either side of me here. This is about the only decent spot I could find to sit up in, because I wanted the sun at my back here. And then I think tomorrow morning I'm going to sit up just across the road here, tucked into this bush, so at least then again the sun will be coming up over me. But and I'll have a little bit more better visibility on that side. I just didn't want to sit over there right now because, as you can see, the sun is actually out. It's toasty, so yeah, day one almost in the books. Super slow, but hey, it's my first out-of-state hunt. There's definitely birds around here, so hopefully it gets a little better. We'll see. Morning, folks. Camera. Day 2 here in Kentucky. Just got on top of the mountain. Look at that full moon. Much better conditions this morning. A little chilly, but no wind. Clear skies. There's an owl going to town. A couple hollers over. So anything gobbles and fires up this morning anywhere around here, we should be able to hear it. Mike and I are going up to this spot where there was water in the roadway, and we found those tracks. We're just gonna set up shop there for the morning, see if we hear anything, make a move on it. So if we start hearing something, I'll turn you back on. Alright guys, well, it's about 6:50. Still haven't heard anything. So Mike and I split up again. We're still on the same mining road where the tracks are, and you can see they've been crossing back and forth. I've got the sun coming up behind me. We know they're coming through like this grassy area right here, so gonna give it a little while, let the sun get all the way up. We did hear a hen down there a little ways. I mean, she wasn't too far, but it was definitely a hen. So they gotta be up here. But I'm gonna sit back, give it a little while, start doing some calling. I don't have my tripod again, so I'm just gonna have to make do. So we'll see. Alright, morning guys. It's Wednesday, April 20th. It's 5:53 in the morning. We just got up to the top of the mountain. Owls are starting to go crazy. It's only like 32 degrees. It's supposed to be in the 70s today, so focus. But I think this is going to be the last go here in Kentucky. So it's cold. It's not too terribly windy. Gonna eat a little snack and power up. And pray to the good Lord they are hammering this morning. I need to hear a gobble. So let it break daylight here and turn you back on if we hear anything.
Wondering if we should split the difference, one here and one of us back over here, like we set up the other day. I'm gonna go back towards this bird. Do you want me to stay here? We know there's the one right here. Yeah. I mean, we gotta split the difference. We got to.
So do you want me to stay here?
Or if you want to go down, go down.
How much room do I have down there, though?
You got clear to the edge of those pine trees. it's a pretty good ways down there. Just look at your map. You'll see this bowl right here to the end of the pine trees.
Okay.
And then remember, it goes across to that knoll that we come across.
Yeah.
So you got a good ways.
We got gobbles finally. We're gonna go down here and get set up. Alright guys, I just got set up. I'm in the spot that I was the other day. I got down to the end of the property, and all the birds that I could hear were gobbling on the other side of the holler. There's still a bunch more down here. I think Mike set up right where he was the other day too when I was sitting here. Bunch of tracks down there while I was walking. Hen tracks, tom tracks. Mike says there's a bunch of tracks up there where he's at. So it sounds like if we would have stayed put yesterday afternoon, we probably would have killed one, or at least had a shot at one. But it's officially sunrise, as you can tell. We're gonna do some soft calling here in just a minute. Hopefully we can entice one of these birds up this way, so we'll see. Alright guys, we're back at camp. It's 9:05. Those birds went absolutely quiet once they got off the roost. We're gonna get stuff packed up. We'd probably maybe still be up there, but Mike's got a little bit of a tummy ache going on, so decided to just pack up and come down. But heck of an experience for my first out-of-state hunt. It was slow those first few days, but that is the most turkeys I've ever heard gobble in one morning, and it was awesome. And basically doing circles trying to figure out where they were all coming from. So definitely an experience. I would definitely come back down and do this again, and hopefully they're a little more fired up next time. But got about, let's say, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 days, and Ohio is opened. So gonna get home, work on this video, probably go out tomorrow and do some scouting, and then Friday probably go try to roost something. So hopefully you guys like this video. If you did, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and we'll see you in a couple days back in Ohio turkey woods.